Hey, what's going on, guys? Flick here, and welcome back to another episode of the One Season Challenge Career Mode with Sevilla. Today we'll be pushing on in February as we have an away match to start things off against Deportivo Alaves, and then on the 27th, a huge showdown against Barcelona. As you guys do know, the top of the league table is very congested. Only a few points separates the top 5 teams or so we need to make sure we do not drop points, especially against Barcelona. But getting into March, we do have the second leg of the semi-final of the Copa de España against Atletico Madrid. We do the first match 1-1, so we're looking to get a win here and advance to the final. Here is a look at the league table. Deportivo Alaves all the way down in 20th place. They've only won 2 games all season, 6 draws, so I figure we can get a win here, but I don't want to speak too soon. I want to get to the game first and hopefully get some goals on them. Before we push on with the episode, I did want to give you guys an update on this series and my plans as we start to transition towards FIFA 17. Only about 3 or 4 weeks away now, and I'm super excited to start pushing out some FIFA 17 content for you guys. And I have been a little bit more sporadic with these Sevilla Career Mode episodes, going for every other day uploads rather than every single day. And the reason behind that is because the interest in FIFA 16 isn't where it used to be, which is understandable. We're kind of in that slow stage where everyone's waiting for FIFA 17, but we still have a couple of weeks left to go, so I need to get more content out for you guys. But I certainly do plan on finishing up this career mode. How I see it, we've got about 7 episodes left, and that's assuming we do reach the Champions League final as well as the Domestic Cup final, and that's playing every single game. So that should last about 2 weeks time, and by then we will be almost at FIFA 17. The web app's gonna start releasing, and I should be able to get some FIFA 17 videos out for you guys. But don't get me wrong, guys, I'm certainly still enjoying this Sevilla career mode. It's been one of the more refreshing ones all year and has been one of my favorites, and it's certainly going to change the kind of content I do make for FIFA 17. And in these final couple weeks of FIFA 16, I'm going to try experimenting with some different kinds of videos, maybe even some different games. I know I've mentioned it a couple times in the comments section, but I've been playing a lot of Madden 17 lately. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments. With our match against Barcelona an entire week away, I don't see any reason not to use our strongest team here against Deportivo. Even though they are bottom of the table, I'm not going to take them lightly, and we have some quality players there. I really am going to rely on our midfield to dictate the play, control the passing centrally, and provide opportunities for our forwards. We've got a couple of things going for us in this match against Deportivo Alaves. First off, I don't recognize any of their players, which is usually a good sign. Also, they're not using a 5 at the back formation. It's been a pretty quiet first half so far, but Thiago looking to place one out wide to Hector Bellerin. He's got the pace. He's going to look to use it now. Playing it back inside, and it will be Thiago. To Bellerin. Now to 9 going. Trying to get around this defender. Maybe could shoot a long shot. He gets fouled. That's going to be a free kick. It's been Conoplanca to take him lately, but he is on the bench right now, so Thiago will have to do it for us. He's going to get the perfect penalty marker, and that one off the post. We can't follow it up either. We've been hot lately. The last 5 minutes or so, we finally created some chances. We're looking good as we start to think about the second half. Just a few shots for both teams as we enter the halftime break, and this match is oddly familiar to several matches we played this season against some of the lower rated teams. We get a couple of chances where we hit the post, but we can't seem to score a goal. We'll look to change that in the second half. In order to do so, we're going to make a change that has worked out pretty successfully in previous games. Ben Yedder moved to the center attack mid position, Gonzo being swapped for Mario Balotelli. I think this will lead to a goal. Mario Balotelli on the ball. As we close out the game, I'm just going to look to test out the keeper because we have not gotten enough shots on target today. But Ben Yedder looking to change that, playing it out wide to Castillo. He'll cut this one in. Has the defender beaten and gets fouled inside the penalty box. That will be a penalty kick. I've seen a couple of comments saying I need to switch up my penalty kick style. Not shoot to the right every time. We're going to try it to the left. Here we go. None other than Mario Balotelli to take it. Off to the left. Can he put it away? Gets it in the green. Let's score a goal here. There we go. Mario Balotelli does not miss often from the penalty kick marker, and he gets it for us right there. That was a tough goal for us to get for the opening one, but I think we can add a second or third as we close out this game. Here's Mario Balotelli on the ball. Now that he's gotten his first goal for the team, I think he could score a couple more, but instead he'll play to Raja 9 going. Could go with the power shot, and that one certainly had some power on it, but not the accuracy that he needed. We'll take a moment to make some substitutions, resting up some of our crucial first team players, and Zonzi coming in for Thiago. And we will also have Vieto coming in for Ben Yedder. Luciano Vieto spotting out the right winger. It will be Sarabia to run onto it and needs to find a way to cut inside. He'll burb a spin. And inside the box, we could force another penalty. Just a ground cross. He gets fouled from behind, and it's another penalty kick. Deportivo Alaves, this is where they have struggled this season. Just been a little bit sloppy, and I think Deportivo Alaves' problem this season is they haven't been disciplined enough from the back, forcing 2 penalty kicks in today's game. Mario Balotelli in the spot that I score every single one of those penalty kicks. No keeper's going to get to that, and that's 2 penalty kick goals for Mario Balotelli. A pretty slow game in this one, but we did what we had to do and got the win and the 3 points that should keep us top of the La Liga table. This is certainly a big game for us as Barcelona is 6th in the league with 42 points. However, more importantly for me, we have a 2-point lead over Villarreal in the league table. I'm going to look to maintain that with the win. Everything seems to have fallen for us nicely as we've had a long break before this Barcelona game. We have no injuries at this current moment in time, and we should be able to get the win. The main difference between this game and our previous fixtures against Barcelona is that this one is at the Camp Nou. I think that's certainly going to affect how Barcelona do play, but one notable missing player in Barcelona's lineup is Lionel Messi. That's got to help our chances. Great tackle there by Mustafi, and we're going to get forward with Gonzo, trying to find the through ball, and he will look to find Capablanca on the left. Barcelona's defense is very compact and do not let a lot of their players go with individual tackles. They've got a lot of support. And here's that Barcelona passing coming into play. Nice through ball. Sergio Rico coming out and collects it. Now starting the counterattack. It will be 9 going to dribble this one. Over to Capablanca. Has space and could also place one inside to 9 going. Plays the through ball and one more to the right side. Got just enough on it. Jesus Navas with the shot, and that's a goal for us. Getting it by Claudio Bravo. I thought we screwed up that opportunity, but the pass was just enough to find Jesus Navas. And that was a clinical finish by him. Here's a look at the replay one more time. Gets it right on his left foot and by Claudio Bravo. We're going to get back possession in the midfield. And Gonzo somehow made it through Andres Iniesta. It'll be Jesus Navas again to receive it. We'll see if he can get out on a second goal. Playing it centrally. What a through ball to Gonzo. Got tripped up inside the box. No penalty kick given there. I felt like that impaired his play. Stats-wise, we haven't been dominant, but to be fair, Barcelona haven't gotten a single shot on us yet, and we did score on our one counter-attacking opportunity. The one point of concern I do have at halftime is that Raja Nainggolan is currently on a yellow. I'm not going to sub him out yet, but we need to be cautious with his tackles in the midfield. Thiago starting the counter-attack for us, playing it out wide to Capablanca. Could cut this one in, and getting by the Barcelona defender with ease. Has a pass in the middle. That was my intended target, but Ben Yedder is not going to miss from there. That makes it 2-0. And we are coasting to victory in this one. It doesn't matter that we're playing Barcelona. We are currently in the best form we've been all season, and we're showing it in this game. Again, we're going to get forward. Ben Yedder asking for it. If he's onside, this could be another goal. He's going to look to get it on his right foot. He was off. It must have been a close one. We'll see if they do show the replay here, because I thought he timed this run perfectly. You can see he's running on the back line, and he was played to space, but just a fraction offside. We will make some substitutions and start thinking about our next match. Ben Yedder coming off and Luciano Vietto getting a little bit of play time. In addition to that, we'll bring on Nzonzi for Thiago. Barcelona sending this one in, and Alex Vidal heads it back to Sergio Roberto. Out wide to Alex Vidal. The cross sent in. Luis Suarez could have finished it from there, but Mustafi gets the block in and clears it away. Well done. Vietto playing this one out wide to Capablanca. You can tell that Barcelona are pushing up, and I don't think it's helping them out at all. Berber spinning inside. It's Capablanca. He needs someone to show middle, and if that was a clean tackle, wow, well played by Umtiti. He went in with his foot, but it was timed well. As a precautionary measure, we'll make one more change, taking off Nainggolan and bringing on Kiyotake in the midfield. Corner kick in the dying moments of the match. Not much time left for Barcelona to get a goal back. Sergio Rico does punch it away. Claudio Bravo has joined the attack, so if we can get this one cleared out of our own area, we could look to score a long goal, and this could set up nicely for us. Vietto just trying it out, see if we can get this one on target. Nowhere close to being on target. Full time for us, and that is another victory in the books. Now we'll have to turn our attention back to the Copa de España and look to advance to the final. Before we do get into the last match of the episode against Atletico Madrid, I thought I would get into a quick squad report for you guys. And Sergio Rico still unhappy with the team, but that is his own fault because he doesn't want to pursue any more contract negotiations. And if that's the case, it won't be concerning us because this is a one-season challenge and he won't be on our team next season. But moving forward, I'm extremely happy with the squad depth we have provided through the January transfer window. Those players that we did sign, the likes of Mario Balotelli as well as Fabian Castillo, have truly performed well and over their market value. and they provide so much value into this team. Well, here we go, guys. Despite our good run of form, we have to put that aside and go into this match with a fresh mind because anything could happen. We're equal on aggregate with it being 1-1, and we need to play at our very best. We have rotated the team around a little bit, and we've gone with something that has worked well with us in the past. Ben Yedder at the center attacking mid position, Mario Balotelli at striker. Because he's in good form, I want to keep giving him playtime. I think the biggest problem with Atletico Madrid this season is despite the quality of their team, they've been extremely inconsistent this season. I'm hoping they play poorly today and we can coast to an easy victory. Good play early on Ben Yedder to find Balotelli, trying to blast this one with his left foot. Already getting a shot on target, which is a good sign. Here's Verratti on the ball, arguably one of the better players for Atletico Madrid, but we're going to get forward with Thiago. Now to Ben Yedder, looking for Balotelli. He's got space to run and needs to beat out one more player. Seeing Sarabia making that run on the right side. Carrasco, though, tracking back from the left wing and gets it cleared. Oh, that's a mistake. Sarabia playing it centrally. I was looking for Balotelli, but we're going to push on and still try to get the goal. Thiago needs someone to show him from centrally, and it's going to be Castillo over to Ben Yedder. Needs to be a finesse shot from inside the box with the outside of his boot. Hits the side netting. I'm feeling good, though, early on, guys. We've created so many chances. Atletico Madrid haven't even entered our half up until that goal kick, but now it's going to be Saul pushing down the right wing. This is where we have struggled because teams have played poorly for us against a certain amount of time, and then they go and score on their first chance, but we do defend it well and look to get on the counter. Once again, 9 going. Playing it to Balotelli. Nice pass to Ben Yedder. I think Castillo will be slightly offside, but will play on, and he is on, actually. He will shoot on the near post, off the post, and Ben Yedder to Raja 9 going out wide to Thiago. Another long shot for him, and this one goes wide. Antoine Griezmann now. Playing it to Carrasco, looking to send it across to Griezmann on the volley. What a finish by Antoine Griezmann. That's not the worst thing that could happen to us, though. If we can just get a goal back, we're going to be equal on aggregate once again. You have to rate that finish by Antoine Griezmann and the cross by Carrasco. Fair play to Atletico Madrid. Well, this could be one final chance for us before the end of the first half. Balotelli making the run. Instead, it's going to go to 9 going. Gets pushed off the ball, and Jimenez does collect. We're going to get it back, though. Ref, let us play on. And that is the halftime whistle. Not the best first half. We looked good in terms of creating chances, but we couldn't get that goal that we needed. Certainly some room for improvement in terms of our finishing, but we're creating opportunities. I think it's only a matter of time before Oblak does concede one of those goals. All of a sudden, we can't get the ball out of our own half, and now it's Koke trying to add on a second goal for Atletico Madrid. We get it cleared, 9 going. Finds the outlet in Ben Yedder, and we hold up the play, trying to find Sarabia on the right wing. Here we go. We need to play out wide more often, because it seems to be working for us. Balotelli, actually that's Castillo. Now it's going to be Balotelli. Needs to finesse this one, and another save by Oblak. He's been incredible in the 2 legs we have played. With 15 minutes left in this game, we need to start thinking about some substitutions, bring on some fresh legs to provide a fresh look on the game. Thiago coming off and Zonzi coming on. Along with that, we're going to bring Konoplenka at the center attack mid position. He's got the skills, and I think he's been in great form, so he could provide that goal for us that we do need. Hector Bellerin also coming off, Mercado coming on. Interesting signing for Atletico Madrid as they have brought in Bas Dost during the January transfer window, and he's the aerial threat they do want at this point in the game, but we need to get the ball back. We're on all-out attack, and we need to get forward. Here we go. Mercado starting it for us to Sarabia. To 9 going. Could play the over-the-top ball. That wasn't what I wanted, and luckily we will hang on to possession. Need to work this one around quickly. Only 3 minutes left in this game, plus extra time, and not a lot of space to find passes. It's going to be Tremolinas. Sees Nzonzi centrally, playing the pass once again. You can't be going with the back heel there. If you're going to do that, you need to make the pass happen. This is going to be our last attack of the game. I can just feel it. Nzonzi trying to get this one forward. It takes a deflection on the way in. Atletico Madrid are going to get it cleared. Is the ref going to let us play on? No. We get kicked out of the Domestic Cup in the semifinal. That is so unfortunate. And I talked about this going into the game. We've been in good form recently in the league, but that does not mean we're going to be great in the Domestic Cup. All it takes is one game where we don't perform up to our standard, and we're kicked out just like that. Now we have to start thinking about the league and the Champions League. Maybe this will work out in our favor as we have less matches to play, but we'll take a look at the full-time statistics as the match does close out. And we created a chance in the game, but it was just one of those matches where we could not get the goal. Atletico Madrid very clinical on their finishing. 5 shots, 5 on target. But guys, that's going to wrap things up for today's episode. If you have enjoyed this episode of the Sevilla Crew Mode, make sure you drop a like down below. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. And I do have links to my Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch down in the description below. But until next time, this has been Flick. I'll be talking to you guys again soon.